tuned into Level Up Nation Network.
Straight from the heart, yeah. We all looking for a connection, something real, something true. In a world full of broken promises, I still believe in you. Every problem, every answer, got a face, got a name.
And hello, everyone. It is Sunday. Wow. Sunday night already. You already know. You already know. Welcome to Pat Nash Talks, where we have straight talk from the heart. And I am going to tell you today, I'm going to be very candid with you. Today is one of those days, you know how you're trying something new and you just jump in and do it. And it's like, dang, I didn't think about that. So I'm broadcasting to you live right here in my studio in Oklahoma City. However, producer is going to have to handle some of these things. I am doing it from my phone. And in case you guys don't know, I'm normally on my laptop, but I'm on my phone tonight because my laptop was doing some weird things with my internet. I'm only telling you that because I like to be transparent. We're going to have a conversation, right? You might as well get to know me. So we're going to keep it real. So we're going to get right into it. I just don't want y'all to be thrown off by the fact that I'm moving around over here. So I know you saw the name of the title of the show. Let's date for 90 days and see where this goes. So let me tell you a little bit about why I'm doing this and how this subject came up. So, so the subject came up because I was challenged to talk to you, to talk to my people, my peeps, every single day for 90 days. The thought and the idea was this. A lot of times we expect people to understand and know who we are without a conversation, without spending time with them. I think some while back, it was, I think Steve Harvey was like, spend 90 days with somebody before you just, give them your goods or give them everything that belongs to you, right? Get a chance to get to know them a little bit. I'm trying to hold this, you guys. I apologize. So anyway, that's how the subject came up, is talk to somebody, date them a little bit, get to know them and see how this thing goes. So over the next 90 days, you're going to discover the good, the bad, and the ugly. And I know you're like, why do we care? You care. Trust me, you care. You don't want to be on here on Sunday nights talking to somebody. And hello, everyone who has popping up. You don't want to be on here every week talking to somebody. And when I tell you some stuff is going down, I want you to believe what I'm saying to you. And most of you don't even know me that well. I mean, you know a little bit because I'm coming on here. I'm trying to get some sound in here. I'm coming on here maybe once a week on Sunday night. And sometimes you see me wheels up. It's like, where's she going? What does she do? Somebody asked me, are you in the travel business? You in the travel business? That's why you wheels up all the time. Well, most of you know I speak for a living, have friends and family still in Atlanta. My boo lives in St. Louis. I travel sometimes for work, for pleasure. And trust me, even if I'm working, it's pleasurable. Because I refuse. Producer, I think my guest that's gonna pop in wants the link, and I can't get it to him right now. What I'm doing. Anyway, and tell him to stop texting because I'm on my phone. Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't. There's no other way to get this message out. So let me introduce you. What we're doing is something really, really different tonight. Normally, if I'm by myself and I don't have a guest on here, I will talk to you about straight talk from the heart, what's going on, what I'm thinking, and all of that. But tonight, I'm doing something different. I asked a couple of my friends to pop on since we're talking about relationships and you getting to know me better. What is better than knowing some of the people I'm attached to? Why I'm attached to them, how I'm attached to them. What's better than that? So I'm gonna have my first guest up. I met her and I bonded with her instantly, and it's so funny. The last book I wrote, she's like, "How are you writing my story right now?" So, or parts of it. So I'm gonna bring up my sister Queen Shar, and you will see her beautiful picture because we're trying something new. In case y'all get chicken and you want to pop in and have a conversation, we figured out how to do it. So we can have the image and we can talk to her and hear her beautiful voice. And she doesn't have to be still. She can keep doing her fabulous life and just pop on and talk to us. So, Shar, are you there?
I am. Hello, beautiful queen. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. It's so good to hear your voice. I
Good to
love
be
that
heard, honey.
voice.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you. I
Shar,
might sound a little nasally. I might sound a little nasally. That's my sinuses doing the most right now.
oh, girl, it happens. It happens to the best of us. So, since we have you on, and this is a show about relationships, getting to know someone, or dating them and see where it goes. So, not that we're dating, y'all. Don't get it twisted. Don't be going to spread no rumors, right? But a lot of times when you're dating somebody, don't you want to know their family? Don't you want to be introduced to their friends to know what kind of person they are? So I'm proud to
Absolutely.
say, right, that I met Shar through none other than our producer, Angee Scott Coman. And I kind of knew her before Angee Coman Scott. You hear how I mixed it up. I kind of knew her before because Angie has spoken so highly of her. So I was excited when I got a chance to meet her. So, Shar, tell my beautiful people here uh your your story of how we met and now how we are friends and we kind of feel each other's vibe. Let's talk about that a little bit.
Well, let me tell you, I'm a Southern girl, but I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana. I've been in Atlanta for about 30
Woo-hoo.
years now.
Yeah,
So, Southern folks have that Southern hospitality about
yeah,
them. I
yeah.
don't meet strangers. People always tell me that I don't meet strangers.
Me either.
And Angie and I had been, friends for a while, and I met Angie through a mutual friend. But Angie kept saying, she kept talking about this business partner. Who is this business partner this lady keeps talking about? I mean, she's going on and on about this business partner. We got some wonderful things coming down the pipeline. And then Pat is this and Pat is that. I said, okay, so one day I'm going to meet this Pat. So you and I had an opportunity to meet because I
Yeah,
do makeup with Changing
yeah,
Faces Makeup Artistry, a
yeah.
company that I founded in 2015.
Hmm.
And Angie did a recommendation that, you were looking for someone to do makeup and she recommended me.
Yeah.
And we had this awesome opportunity to meet. And I'm telling you, when I saw Pat for the first time, okay, she cute. She cute. She's sexy. Was loving the hair. The red lipstick was just, but your eyes is what captivated me. Your
Oh,
eyes were telling a
you're so
story, and
sweet. I didn't pay her attention.
you made me feel very welcome. And we just kind of like started talking like we've been sister
Yeah.
friends forever,
Yes, that is all
and I'm
true.
like, this is a Midwest sister. She
Yeah,
not a Southern
we
girl.
consider it Southern hospitality that we have.
And that's how we met. And we have kept in contact. You've been over to my place, and we've
Hmm.
had drinks and dinner and conversations at Angie's
Sure
place,
have.
and just a fun time, and just learning who you were and who you are, I should say. Learning who you are, it's just like, wow, this sister has a kindred spirit. And I really, really love that about you. You're just
Oh,
open, you're just authentic, you're just organic, you were who you are. And I love people that are like that. I don't like pretentious people. Just be who you are around me, because what you see with me, that's what you're going to get with me.
I love that
And I'm
about
always
you.
open for and I'm always open to conversations.
Mm-hmm. That
And
is
when you're
true.
talking about relationships, baby, look, life is relationships.
We talked about that a little bit. It's like relationships are the currency of life. I believe that. Yeah, I'm
Oh,
sorry. I'm making
absolutely.
something. I believe that wholeheartedly. And the more quality relationships you have, the more quality of your life. So I love
Absolutely.
that. Yes.
You can't be without them. You cannot be in this world without a relationship.
So tell us a little bit about you, some other things we overlap with. First of all, you guys, I'm going to humbly say I love that she was probably one of the first or second people that when she found out my book was out, she went and bought it. And when she got it, she told me she got it.
Immediately.
And when she read it, she told me she read it. And she recommended
Immediately.
it to other people.
I did. I
I
did.
love that. Thank
And
you.
I had them to go on Amazon and just, you got to get this book. Because what I was going to do, I was just going to buy everybody a book. Y'all got to get this book. I'm like, no, y'all need to go on there and y'all need to support this
Thank
sister
you. Thank you.
and read this book. And what I love about your book, because I'm a reader, I'm a poet, I'm a
A
writer.
writer. Yes.
I'm a
Yes.
conversationalist. I love life. I talk about life, good, bad, or indifferent. And what I
Mhm.
liked about your book, Angie, is that it told a
Pat,
story
look,
about
she
a
talking about
real
Angie.
woman. It told the story about a real woman who had real challenges and who was challenged by those challenges, and you overcame those challenges. You didn't let that stop you from living. You didn't let that stop you from having a voice. You didn't let that stop you from moving on with your life and not staying stuck in the mud like so many of us who become broken, and we just stay stuck in that quicksand that overtakes us. And I'm like, wait a minute, girl, you telling my story? What you know about me? You just met me. This is my story. This is my story. I'm like, oh my God, this happened to me. It was so much resonated with me in your book, and you had so many nuggets. I'm like, oh my God, this lady is in my
I need to
life.
use her for my commercials. I'm telling you right now.
And I'm not even finished it because I keep going back and rereading stuff because something always pops up in my mind.
Yeah.
And with me being a writer, I will always read something or hear something or talk about something that God will give me a nugget to say, okay, I need you to write about that. And he'll give
Right.
me he'll give me a scripture or something to go along with it. I understand you. You are me and I am you. And I always
Girl.
say, one of my taglines that I always say is, we all go through the same thing in life. We're just
Yeah.
different people.
Yeah.
The
We do.
Bible says that
We
there.
definitely go through some similar things and how
Oh,
we think,
absolutely.
especially as women, sometimes how we think about things. Like we
Yes.
really want to show up our best. We really want to love our loved ones. We want
Yep.
to over give. We talked about that a little bit too. And
Wow.
sometimes it takes us a long time down the road to understand it's okay to give
Hmm.
to ourselves. It's okay to take care of us first. It's okay to consider what we need and not just. I honestly used to just be a yes friend, a yes wife.
Come on now.
And the only time I wasn't yes all the time is with the kids because I know it wasn't good. Some of their ideas was
Right.
crazy as boys. But I honestly, I know this sounds small, but you guys, there were times. Can you hear me good, by the way? Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you. Awesome. Yeah.
But sometimes my friends would be like, "We're not even going to ask her what she wants to eat because she don't care. Wherever we go, it's going to be good." And I thought that was being a good friend. I thought that was like, "Hey, whatever. Even though you chose a seafood restaurant, and I don't eat seafood. I'll find something there to eat. Don't worry about it." I never said where I wanted to eat. Now that sounds small, but if you think about it, I had some things that I may have wanted to eat, but it didn't matter to me. It was all about them, where they wanted to go, what they wanted to do. Because for me, it was about just being in the room. It wasn't that big of a deal. Where for someone else, they're like, "I'm not going there. I don't eat that."
You're
But
one of
they
those
were able.
sacrificial people.
Yes,
You
yes.
sacrifice
With
your
the
own happiness,
husbands,
or yeah.
oh my
Mhm.
God, with the husbands, with the friends, with the church, with everybody. It didn't matter. And I really did not take care of me. And I
Yeah.
didn't
You were
understand.
depleting
And
yourself.
right. And as women, we do that sometimes. It's like and I'm not saying men don't do this because men can do the same thing. But I don't think it's good for anybody to be in that space all the time. A
Hmm.
relationship is give and take. But
Yes,
if
it
you're
is.
in a place where you don't feel like you can say what you want or what you need and nobody cares. That's a hard place to be.
Mhm. Well,
Yeah,
self-care
self-love.
is not
And
selfish.
people
I
hate,
like that.
yes, yes, and people hate to hear self-love, self-love. Sometimes it's oversaid and overstated, and self-care.
Mhm.
And people think of, well, you have to go get a manicure, massage, get your nails
No,
done.
it ain't even
That's
about
all
that.
great, but it's all about the inside. It's about taking
Yeah,
care of your heart. It's about taking care of your spirit. And that stuff can't be, massaged or polished on and all of that.
absolutely.
So now that you know this, how long did it take you, Shar? I don't know if we even asked this question of each other.
What's that?
How long did it take you to start thinking about that and saying, it matters what I think. It matters. I'm going to start taking care of me. I mean, did something tragic in your life have to happen? Because mine was after the third divorce and after the third restraining order. I'm like, okay, I love, and I know I'm a very giving person. I don't ask for a
Mhm.
lot.
Mhm.
So, with that being the case, what is going on? Why am I experiencing this disrespect and this
Mhm.
disregard? And I think a lot of times it's because people pick up on the attitude that you have of yourself and they carry that thing forward. So,
Well,
think about that.
I think that people think that when you have this aura about yourself where, you got
Mm-hmm,
it all together
mm-hmm.
and, they can pour from you or you can pour into them and they can
Yeah.
continue to take from you and they don't think that you need anything in return.
Mm-hmm,
And
mm-hmm.
so how long has it taken? It's taken
Yeah.
61 years. It's taken me all of my life,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
we're nurturers, we're givers, we're the givers of life. So we have this innate trait in us where we were created to give. And then we give and then we give and we make these sacrifices for our children, for our
Yes.
parents, for our
Yes.
spouses, our
Mm-hmm,
mates, our people at work, people at church.
mm-hmm,
We're
mm-hmm.
constantly giving and giving and giving. Not that we are neglecting ourselves in a
Mm-hmm.
sense, but that's just the nature of who we are. And when we give and give and give, and then when we get tired, and
Yeah.
our phone is not ringing and people are
They be
not
like,
checking
what?
on us, it's like,
They don't.
why
How
people ain't checking?
crazy is that? Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
people are
like,
not checking on me because they think that I'm
yeah,
so strong that they
yeah,
don't
you're
need to
good.
check
You don't
on
need
me. Yeah.
nothing. Yeah.
Oh, she good. She good. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, we're constantly doing that. But I flipped the script. This is my
Good.
third divorce. And I've been married all of my life. My two ex-husbands are deceased and I didn't kill them. My two ex-husbands are deceased.
That's a, that's an important thing to say,
Yes, I need to put that
honestly.
disclaimer
They'd be
out
like,
there.
oh my gosh.
Um, but it was after the kids were gone, after the parents died, I still was giving out to this person. And that
Yeah.
person was still taking, and I'm not saying he wasn't giving back to me,
Mm-hmm.
but at this point, I'm like, okay, well, what is there
Wow.
left for me to do after you leave me? After you tell
Yeah.
me you weren't going to leave me, then you leave me. What else is
Wow.
there left for me to do? So
Mm-hmm.
He had to reroute me back to
Yeah.
me. He had to
Mm-hmm.
reroute me back to me in order for me to see, well, you still have a lot more to do. It's just that you're going to be pouring into yourself now instead of pouring into everybody
How
else.
did that feel at first? How did that feel at first? I'm
It was
asking
like
you.
I'm like, okay, but I don't know how to pour into myself. I know how to pour into
Right,
everybody
right,
else.
right. It was
So
awkward for
it's like
me.
going
It
into
was awkward
elementary
for me.
school. Like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I laugh and I joke and I said, I sit down one day and I was like, I didn't even know what I wanted to eat because I was not accustomed to saying, what do I feel like eating? So I would
Mm,
ask the kids, I would ask the husband, what do you want to eat? What do you want to eat? Even
mhm.
when I got single, sometime I would call my girlfriend. I'd be like, Nessa, what do you have a taste for? I mean, it's funny. It's something
Yeah.
that small, but you realize you're not even accustomed to listening to your body, what your body
Yeah.
wants, what your mind wants. It's always for the pleasure or the thought of someone else. And
Mhm.
so now exploring, I have a taste for my taste is different. And
Mhm.
sometimes I want Japanese, sometimes I want almost nothing. And that's okay too. And
Mhm.
then I feel like I'm being lazy because I want something small when I'm used to presenting something so much bigger. So
Yeah.
it's weird. It's a weird place to be. And I find myself, I don't know if you do this, but I find myself checking constantly if I'm okay, because I feel like I don't have anybody I have to care for
And oh
except for
my
me.
God. Oh my God. After my parents passed away,
Yes.
after, and some of you know that I lost my son, and this is July 19th will be coming up on the 16th year of his passing.
Wow. Wow.
And July has always been a hard month for me because you never think you get over that, but it's like I relive this
Yeah.
on that date every year. And I've always wanted to be that person that everybody can go to. And that's a
Mhm.
very dangerous place to be, because
Yeah.
everybody will come to you
Yeah.
because they don't know how to deal with their issues. So they come to
Mhm.
you for you to deal with their issues. But what I
Yeah.
like about you, Pat, is that, you leave yourself open for people to um, give them, give themselves permission to ask you things, and that you can give them, you know, information in
Mm.
return
Yeah.
without jeopardizing losing yourself again. I think that you and I have been through enough in relationships where we can recognize that we don't have to give all of ourselves. We can
No.
give you just a little bit at a time and let you figure the stuff out, because that's how God works with us. I'm gonna give you a little bit of
Yeah.
rope here. I'm gonna see what you're gonna do with this rope before I give you more. Um, you
Yes,
know,
yes, yes.
because life is
We
very
got people speaking to
analytical.
you. Kimberly
Hmm.
said, "Hey, Shar," and Angie's like, "Preach, girl." Ouch. Look, yeah, speak the truth. But Shar, what I think another reason you and I bonded, because I'm not want to say never, I'm hardly concerned with how I look in a conversation when the message might heal somebody. Does that make sense?
Absolutely, that you got to be impactful.
Yeah. So I'm okay to say, "Oh man, I blew it." I'm okay to say, "Look, my phone messed up and I had to hold this phone." It doesn't have to always be perfect. I mean,
Hmm.
my internet, so I couldn't use my laptop, so I'm using my phone real quick. But I'll
Hmm.
fix it. I promise you guys about the half when we go about the half and do a commercial. But what I love about you, Shar, I'm gonna say this because we're gonna have you back on the show when you can show up and be live and in person. And
Yay!
I appreciate you being the first to do this with me.
Hey,
And
hey.
you did it when I
Thank you,
asked you
Lord.
the first
Thank you for
time.
thinking about me.
But you know, that's funny. That's how spirit does. He'll bring people to me when I need them for a time.
Yeah,
And you and I had just connected. We hadn't talked to each other for a while. And we just
for a while.
connected yesterday on something I was thinking about doing and you
Hmm.
were thinking about doing. And so I love that this happens. And I'm going to say this, Shar, and I don't know if you've experienced it. I'm probably sure you have. I've experienced that people like you won't show up in my life until I let go of people who don't need to be there.
Come on now, you better
And
say for the
so,
people in the back. Y'all heard that?
and it's not a pleasant thing. And I tell people this all the time. And when I say let them go, sometimes you hold on to people longer than you need to because you
Hmm.
love them and you know what you bring to their life.
Hmm. Hmm.
But they may not be bringing that same peace and that same comfort
Yeah,
to yours. But
yeah.
being the sacrificial sister,
Hmm.
I was holding on longer than I should have. And had
Yeah.
I continued to do that, I would not have met an Angie. I would not have met you.
Come
I
on,
would not
come
have
on.
met Grace. I would have
Yeah.
not met Kim. I would have not met a lot of sisters that are in my life now that I love and appreciate. And they are here for such a season as this, for
Hmm.
everything that I need to do. But had I continued down that road of not letting go of the old season stuff.
Hmm.
Basically, all I can tell for women, this might help you understand. You're wearing a fur coat and it's 97 degrees outside.
Mm.
So
Mm.
you've got to take off of last season's stuff
Yep,
and
yep,
embrace the season that you're in. And
yep.
it doesn't mean that you don't love that coat and you may not get to go pick it up when it gets cold
Hmm.
and use it for what its purpose was.
Come on, come
And
on.
this just dropped in my spirit. So this is for somebody. But go on
Hmm.
and take it off. You're in a new season in your life. Enjoy
Hmm.
it. Bask in the sun. You don't need that coat. And that coat is probably a friend or a relationship that you've been trying to hold on to. And it doesn't mean that it's not a quality coat. and is not warm and is not all those things. It's just not necessary in this season.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let me
So,
tell you something. That's so crazy that you said that because this morning when I woke up, I was having a conversation with a sister friend of mine in New Orleans.
mhm,
She's a
mhm,
minister, and we were talking about relationships. So
mhm.
ironically,
Yeah.
and we were talking about we have to stop looking back and
Mm.
keep moving forward.
And
And
remember what it was.
God dropped in my spirit, and I wrote this piece just this morning. I call it the Lot experience because
Very.
when Lot's wife was coming back, when they were
Mhm.
leaving out, he kept
Yeah.
telling her, "Don't look back, don't look back. You're going to turn into a
Yeah.
pillar of salt." And what we have a tendency to do in relationships, whether you're marital or children or spouse or sibling, church members,
Yeah.
whatever, you have a tendency to look back. What are you looking for? Why do you have a taste for salt in your mouth? You need your pressure to go up some
Mhm.
more. Get out. If you turn around. Keep moving forward. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to have that lot experience, because you're going to stay
Yeah.
stuck back there. The more you keep looking back there, the more you will stay
Great.
back there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I appreciate that. And I know I can't see it right now in my notes on this phone, but I know she's probably saying, you need to go to a break. You need to go to the
Yes, the
break.
same break.
But Shar, thank you. Thank you
You're
so
welcome.
much
You're
for
welcome.
just dropping on. And I knew that was spirit saying, text your sister and ask her if she can do this for you.
Well, thank you
Because
so
I
much
wanted to
for
try
thinking about
something
me.
new and I like it. I like it because there's a lot of my sisters that are like, look, I don't want to be on. I don't want to, have to try to figure out the light and all that stuff, but I still got something to say. So it's good to know if they raise their hand, we can pop them in. We can pop them in if we have a photo of them so people
Oh,
can
I'm
see who we're
honored.
talking to.
I'm honored to
And
have met
so
you. I
I
really am.
Man, I appreciate you, sis. And they
I
will
do
hear from you
appreciate
some
you.
more. So I'm sure we're going to be
Okay.
doing some great things together because
All
it's our
right.
season. It's our season.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, you guys have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Thank you for the
Yeah.
invite, and I'll look forward to seeing you again soon.
Okay, we'll make it happen. Love you,
Okay.
sis. And we're
Love you,
going to
sis.
take a break at this point.
Okay. Am I staying on? Am
No,
I done?
you can go,
Oh,
honey.
okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Can I ask you something? What if we just took 90 days? No pressure, no expectations. Just a chance to get to know each other. Come on. Let's go on this journey together. Everybody's looking for something real these days. Something that makes them smile, something that makes them stay. It's not about perfection or saying all the right things. Sometimes it's simply showing up and seeing what tomorrow brings. So here's my invitation, nothing complicated. You don't have to promise forever, just be willing to participate. One conversation can become inspiration. One little moment can change your destination. Let's date for 90 days, one day at a time. We'll laugh, we'll learn, we'll grow. You'll see what's on my mind. No pressure, no commitment. Just show up every day. Who knows where this journey leads if you'll simply stay. For 90 days. Some days we'll celebrate, some days we'll just breathe. Some days I'll encourage you when life gets hard to believe. We'll talk about purpose, we'll laugh about life. We'll celebrate your victories, we'll make the dark feel bright. No pretending, no filters, just the real me every day. Because real connection single day. Consistency creates trust. Trust creates connection. Connection creates community. That's the whole direction. Let's date for 90 days. Just spend a little time with me in so many different ways. No pressure, no commitment, nothing to prove today. Just show up and let's see where this thing goes. This isn't about romance. It's about relationship. It's about showing up again and again and again. Because the strongest connections aren't built overnight. They're built one moment, one smile, one conversation at a time, at a time, one at a time, bye, 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 at a time. Monday, I'll meet you there. Tuesday, I'm still here. Wednesday, let's keep talking. Thursday, keep walking. Friday, celebrate. Saturday, create. Sunday, reflect. Then we'll do it all again. Let's date for 90 days. Let's build something meaningful in simple little ways. No pressure, no commitment. Just bring your heart along. And if we make it to day 90, you might discover you found a place where you belong. Day, day one starts now. I'm showing up. I hope you will too. Let's date for 90 days.
Level Up Nation Network is now seeking sponsors who want more than just advertising. We're creating meaningful brand partnerships. Level Up Nation offers businesses the opportunity to align with quality programming that informs, inspires, and uplifts. From culture and community to business, faith, and entertainment, our platform connects your brand with engaged viewers in a trusted media space. Sponsor Level Up Nation Network today, where purpose meets programming.
And we're back. Yay. I got hands free right now, y'all. So thank God. So we're back. And I just want to thank everybody for popping in. Hey, B. Hey, Kim. Hey, Birdie. Look, I'm hands free now so I can see what's going on. I'm excited. Can you hear me? Can you all hear me very well? Thumbs up. Yes, yes, yes. Hey, Kim. Who else is on? So, yeah, let me go back in here, make sure I can hear. Thumbs up for my, yeah, she can hear me. So if she can't, she would be in this message going, I can't hear you. So, hello, everyone. I want to say we're trying something super new tonight. I'm excited about new stuff, but anytime you're doing new stuff, there is a new opportunity for some things to go crazy. But I am so thrilled, you guys, that this song called 90 Days is the kickoff. Actually, you guys just heard the kind of like the intro. Well, not the intro. What do you say? The pre-release of this song. So I have gotten into writing songs based on what I'm feeling. And this 90-day thing that I'm doing with you is kind of something that's going to be a bigger deal. Like I said, back in the day, Steve Harvey did the book and said, hey, get to know someone for 90 days before you do, before you just let them in. Somebody said, yes, yes, yes. Okay. Before you just let them in, get to know them a little bit. So with that being said, we're about to, thank you, Partiz. We're about to engage on a experiment. What happens if you talk to someone that you want to get to know better every single day? And I'm not talking about the weather. I'm not talking about the news. Don't be talking about, I'm going to say red boy, that's not nice. Don't talk about Trump. Don't talk about things that don't matter. Talk about matters of the heart. Just talk consistently to somebody every day for 90 days. So I'm on this experiment right now, and I'm going to do it with social media. I'm going to pop on every day. I don't care if it's for 2 minutes or 10 minutes, and we're going to have a conversation. I'll be sharing something that is either happening or, coming up, or how I'm feeling, what's going on. It'll be more than a wheels up picture. It might be why I'm going somewhere or why I've been somewhere. I don't always think it's a good idea to tell people where you're going either, because we've seen things happen with people that are not very cool when you tell people where you're going. But we're in the second half, y'all. So the first half, I had Sharp pop in. I got another brother pop in now, and he's going to be extra special because that song you heard might have been some things that I thought about in my words, but he helped make that thing to come to life. And he is, Angee is my producer. He is my promoter because that's what he does for a living. And we love staying in our lane. We love staying in our lane. I write. I don't have a problem with writing. If you have a song that needs to be written, hit me up. I can do that. But this brother is very talented. He's a musician, and he's none other than my brother. I always claim him because Angee be trying to claim him. He's none other than my brother, Tony D. And you've seen him before because he is on, he just came off of the show, and he is part of Level Up as well. So, Tony D, are you there?
Hey, what's going on, Pat?
You got it. Oh my God. The song, the video, they don't know this, but you and I talked about this song. I sent you the words and you started working on it, right? And I'm like, I heard it and I loved it when I heard it, but then I saw the video you put with it. I'm like, this brother is talented. So all I can say is I'm bowing right now. I'm sure you can probably see that. Thank you so much. You're the GOAT when it comes to promotions and all of that. And I know you normally promote like artists. Tell us what you normally do, because I'm like, I don't care. I don't sing. I do write. And so that's considered an artist. Remember how I was trying to sneak that in? I'm like, that's considered an artist. He's like,
Right, right.
yeah, I'll do it for you. So Tony D, tell them how you and I met, and some things that we overlapped and we bonded on, and why we work so well together. If you can share a little bit. I mean, I'm not trying to get a commercial for me or anything, but why you even talk to me, because I'm not a Christian artist. So why do we have conversation?
Right. Well, first, I got to shout out Mary Goolsby because Mary Goolsby was talking you
My
up
girl.
like you was the second coming. She
Mm,
was like Pat Nash, Pat Nash, Pat Nash, Pat Nash, Pat Nash. So I was like,
I
who
pay
is
her for
this
that.
Pat
No.
Nash? So I got on your show and I watched and I was like, oh, this is pretty good. This is
Wow.
this is interesting show. And so through Angee and Mary, got to actually, meet you and chop it up on the phone. And we talked about different things about level up, how we can grow level up. Well, we actually got a chance to meet, I think, for the first time this past January in Atlanta at the Level Up photo shoot. I think that's the first time we met.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
so we did the photo shoot, and you were getting into the AI
Yeah.
industry, studying AI and everything. And we went to dinner, and you were telling us about how amazing AI and all the different AI platforms, and you were studying with one of the most uh, instrumental AI professionals.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And I said, man, I'm not into that AI stuff, man. I'm not with that. The AI's that's no good. And you said, well, if you don't get Tony, as great as you are with all the stuff you could do, if you don't get on this AI bandwagon, you're gonna get left behind. And I said to myself, who this lady thinks she is? Talking, but I took your words of wisdom and I began to first I examined what you were doing with
Sorry.
it and your growth with the AI, and I was like, wow. So I began to work on it myself, and not to make the long story to make a long story short, it's been a blessing to me in so many different facets, and I've been able to expand my business, help organize my business, enhance my music, enhance my video promotions, enhance my graphics, enhance so many different things.
Mhm.
We are even coming into building applications
Yep.
for businesses, for artists, for churches, for so many different things. So I owe you a debt of gratitude for stepping on my toes and saying you're gonna get left behind, brother, if you don't get on this bandwagon. So and just to see your growth with what you're doing with artificial intelligence and not allowing it to intimidate you. You're stepping out and saying, "Hey, I'm going to learn this and make the most of it to enhance what I'm
Mhm.
doing with Patch Nash and Kepka Solutions." So yeah, that's how we met, and I want to thank you again.
Thank you. I mean, that's humbling, because sometimes I can be speaking when nobody's talking to me. I can still be kind of outspoken. Yeah, don't tell on me. I'm trying to get better in that area. But I can be kind of outspoken, especially if I'm passionate about something, because I can honestly see where this is taking us, and I can see how it can help all kinds of companies do everything they need to do. By the way, Todd just did a shout out to you, Tony D. Like Tony D.
Hey
And
Todd,
that
what's
was
up,
a
bro?
fist pump. Like that was good. That was good. He is a fan as well. He appreciates your music and all the stuff that you do for us at Level Up Nation. And I'm excited as where we're going. I'm telling you, a lot of people are not privy to what we're cooking up in the back, but Level Up Nation has been a blessing to me. And I just heard, I think Partis said that, did a shout out to Level Up Nation. And, eyes have not seen and ears have not heard what God has in store for this particular platform. Because when I was going live, Tony D, on like I'm about to do now, just going live to let people know, okay, I'm alive, I'm well, I'm okay. I did that some years ago in Atlanta because all my family was in Texas. I tell this story all the time because it's true. But I went live all the time just so people would know where I was. So I was just talking, like Angie said, you and I are making everybody level up. So I was just talking like I am now, but I was just live on my phone, and like I am now. And Angie saw me, and she knew me through my sister, my baby sister. They were best friends, or they still are very good friends, but they were good friends. And so she said, "Oh, you need to meet my sister Pat. Y'all have all these business ideas. Y'all always talking about business. Y'all are so much alike. Y'all need to meet." So my sister kept saying that for 10 years. People don't know it was 10 years that she told me I needed to meet Angie. And the first time I ever met her was at my niece's wedding some years ago. And then we still we didn't connect, but it had a timing. And kind of what I told Shar, I was busy in other areas with other people. And um, our paths never met. So sometimes if you're in the wrong crowd, you don't meet your other crowd that you're supposed to be with. And I wouldn't say wrong crowd. If you're in a different crowd, you're not going to ever meet up with the people that God has to take you to the next level. And sometimes if you hold on too hard to the other people because you love them or because they make you feel good or whatever, and you know good and well you're not growing, um, and you don't give yourself that space and that time to grow. And sometimes you grow out of those people, which I think is what you're afraid of. But anyway, we connected, and ever since then, my sister's her friend and I'm her twin, and we just call each other twin, not because we look alike. Some people say we sound alike, but because we have so much in common, and so we were able to come together and do some things in each other's company, and it's been a blessing.
Hmm.
So in comes Tony D. I would have never met you had it not been for me being connected with Angee, because Angee and Mary had connected. And Mary Goolsby said the same thing to her. If you meet Pat, she's the real deal. Because she met the these outspoken church lady some years ago. Almost got me kicked out of church because I was so outspoken. But I've always believed in standing up for people, or speaking the truth. And sometimes even as religious folks get the truth over overemphasized when it doesn't need to be, if that makes sense. So Anyway, I'm not going to talk to death. I want to hear from you. What's next for you? I know CSE Media is killing it. You're a promotional company, but you also write music and you perform. What else does Tony D do right now? What are you
Man,
up to now?
man, it's crazy, man. This AI revolution has really, brought me into avenues that I never thought I'd be doing. Of course, the
Mhm,
music, working on music and jingles for a couple of projects,
mhm,
producing music. I produced a song for a young lady that Partis connected me with.
mhm.
Um, Called "Hey Young World." Hopefully that'll be coming out soon.
It's
And
good.
my single, Michael Jackson's cover of "Human Nature,"
Mhm.
in talks with a record label actually to promote that single.
Wow.
Um, and then my single "No Stressing" has really been blessing people.
I
Picked
played
up
it
on
today.
radio stations. So man, it's really a blessing. But I'm the type of person I enjoy helping people,
Yeah.
and so being able to
I think
show
that's where we
artists,
connect. That's where we
yeah,
connect. I love it
yeah,
too. I love it.
being able to show independent artists is my heart. So being able to show them
Mhm.
how they can expand their brand, expand their reach, using technology in unique ways and new ways is really where I'm at right now. So everybody's not gravitating to it right away, and that's understandable because when things are new, it takes people time to get on board. But
Yeah, it does. It
but for
does.
those who have been partaking in the information that I'm sharing, they've been benefiting, and so I'm excited. So yeah, man, just man, every day I walk into every day expecting something new,
Woo.
and God has been doing that. He's every day He brings me something new. So
Yeah.
man, it's
And you
it's
get what
amazing.
you expect, I'm telling you. And do we have down days? Of course. If you're doing anything worth doing, you better be praying, you better be meditating, you better be doing yoga or something. You
Yes.
got to get it off of you. So a lot of times we'll as artists and fellow entrepreneurs, we'll blow off steam and
Mm,
Tony Diaz encouraged me to keep going. I will encourage him. You guys, you better get involved and get connected to people who are going where you're going. They're not stagnant, they're not complaining, they're not bitter, they're just grateful and moving. Movement
right.
makes things happen for you. So you better be, I'm not gonna tell you what to do. Tony D will let you know. I will give unsolicited advice. So
She
my
will.
advice, but hey, was it good or not? I'm just gonna
It
plug
was
this
it
up.
was very good. I appreciate it. I'm telling you, I joke with you all the time, and I'm not
You
going to
do.
say on air
I'm
how
glad you didn't say to them what you say to me.
but, but yeah, it was great, and
I'm proud of
I tell
y'all.
you, things happen for a reason. So I thought I went to that photo shoot to take photos for Level Up, but God had a
Mhm.
bigger plan, and it was to have that conversation. So yeah,
You know, it's like that, and I'm going to say this because we're about to go on. And what I want to leave with my friends and people who are listening, my Facebook friends and people who just dropped on here. A lot of times, like Tony D said, he got in place for one thing. His expectation was, let me go take these pictures with Level Up Nation. We had a great time, but he got something else. It happens all the time. I went on to get where I am now. I went on another AI training because I like to stay up to date on what is going on and all the new things. And I'm gonna do this. It's for me, but it's also for you. If you're trying to, you got an idea, you're trying to get yourself off the ground, you're trying to do this, trying to do that. A lot of things you don't have to do by yourself. So if you accidentally dropped on here, or if you just dropped in to listen, you're probably here for a reason. Like he said, he thought he was coming to take photos and just have dinner and hang out and bond with the Level Up Nation family. And he got a little bit more. But had he not taken the initiative to go ahead and do it, all these things that are happening now behind learning that skill would not be going on for him. And same with me. Had some other things not shut down in my company and it popped up, take this AI course, and I'm not taking it. I could have complained of what was behind me and what was, not working and what fell apart. I could have had a pity party because it was a big disappointment. I mean, big disappointment. I'm talking money wise and people counting on me. Stopped Coldstream. And this class dropped in front of me and said, "You signed up for this and now it's time to take it." And I'm thinking, I could have said, "I don't feel like doing this. My day's just been ruined." I said, "You know what, Lord? Must be meant for me to do. That didn't shut down. Maybe you're showing me another way." So I think Angee popped that up again. She popped up my PCA, which is my phone number for my voice agent. And Ava will be available to answer you 24/7 in 10 languages. She works for me. So Angee will pop up that phone number again. And you guys take it down and call it. Ask what I do. Ask how I can help you. And if you want to, set an appointment. So I'm saying, as we get off of here, Tony D, let's just encourage people that we love and we care about, that we see struggling and trying to get things done, to check in. If it's not with us, if you don't feel comfortable working with me, you don't feel comfortable working with Tony D, I think you're crazy. But there's that number, you guys, 405-399-1500. And that is to my AI agent. I won't pick up the phone. She got me. But the point is, I want you to test it. I want you to talk to it. Ask it anything you want to ask about me. It's not going to tell you my dirty secrets because I didn't put that in there. But hey, it will tell you what I can do for you. So I'm encouraging you to call it. But if you don't trust Tony D and I, you see somebody else doing something that is going to help you get your business done, reach out and get help. You guys, we're not here. Nobody's put on this earth to do everything alone. So if you've been doing it on your own, I got a very good friend. I'm not going to say his name yet until we get out there and we're killing the game. But he's built his millions alone for many years. And he trusted me today. We signed our contract this week, and you will see and hear more about him. But get some help, man. Tony D, can you tell them? Don't use the same words you said I used. But can you tell them that this could be a game changer for their business if they would
No,
embrace it?
yeah, it definitely can. Just real quick,
Mhm.
it has really helped me in so many ways. One of my weaknesses, and I'll be candid, is I can come up with some amazing ideas, but actually organizing them and implementing
Yeah.
them is where I, drop the ball. But now I have three super agents that keep me on point, along with real live people. I got to shout out Alicia Jones, New Jersey. She helps keep me straight too. So I have a real person that I can speak to, and I also have my AI agents. But yeah, definitely don't don't give in to what the naysayers say about AI. We can, as a body of Christ, we can use these tools to edify and to
Mhm.
help. You got some on the other side who are going to use it for evil. But I believe that there's enough of us that are striving for perfection through Christ that can allow these tools to be a benefit, and it has benefited me. So definitely. Yes, Pat is available. She's the one that trained me on a lot of this stuff.
Yes.
So if you need training, you can set up a consultation with her. It ain't free, y'all. So don't think you're gonna get it all for free, because folks got to pay the light bill. But the information that you
Yeah.
get from her is definitely going to be beneficial, and then you can step out in faith, and do something on your own. So yeah, CSC has benefited from the techniques and the tools that AI has available. So
Yeah.
I encourage everybody to do that.
Yeah. And thank you for having CSC Media to do all of Level Up Nation's promos and pretty much all of mine now, you guys. And if we look good and we look like a star, we're going to definitely point over to Tony D and say he is rocking the house when it comes to that. We really appreciate you, brother.
Hey, I got to shout you
And
out for being a songwriter. Like, yeah, I put the promo video together and did the music, but you wrote the lyrics. So go ahead, the female Quincy Jones.
look, I had to come up with something, but yeah, I'm excited, you guys. I trust him so much. I'm not a singer, but I trust that his talents and skills, and we're gonna come together. So don't look crazy when you see an album out there, because I can write. I'm okay with that. I can write. Oh, she said she liked that. Come on now. Ortiz, that's my girl. That's my girl. So anyway, you guys, that has been our show. I'm here every Sunday, rain or shine, even if it has to be a repeat at 8 o'clock. I was going to say 8:30, Lord. At 8 o'clock Central Time, 9 o'clock Eastern Time. And we're still got this red cup talk on hold. That's what my brother Bertie was mentioning earlier. That's going to be an after-hour conversation. Tony D is
Partis is
helping me
waiting
work
on
on
that.
that. Yeah, Tony D is helping me work on that, you guys. It's going to be real because you're putting both of us together. We're putting AI skills together, and we're going to have the adult conversation talks that most people don't want to have. And we're going to do that on a separate platform, and that won't be free either because we're going to have to pay for that platform, and we're going to have some really nice things, some really nice guests coming on, and some questions that you've always wanted to ask. Or you always wanted to prove you were right about and nobody would believe you. We're going to talk about it because we're not afraid to have those conversations. So with that being said, we're going to kick off. I think it's that time. We're going to kick off tonight. And if I'm leaving too early, I don't care. Just play one of the songs or something. But I want to say good night. I love you. Peace. Thank you for coming. And as always, I wish you love and light, peace and blessings. And until we meet next time, which is tomorrow, because I'm going to be live for 90 days. Somewhere at some time, I'm going to pop up and say something nice or crazy. It depends on my mood. So with that being said, I love you. Peace out and good night.
You're tuned into Level Up Nation Network.
Hello, everyone. This is Pat Nash of Pat Nash Talks. I'm here every single Sunday, 8 p.m. Central Time, 9 p.m. Eastern, and you can find us right here on Level Up Nation.
We all looking for a connection, something real, something true. In a world full of broken promises, I still believe in you. Every problem, every answer, got a face, got a name.
You're now rocking with the CHH, so tune in to the CHH.
Yeah, this is the theme song, not an interlude. CHH with Kim and Bertie, I hope you're in the mood. For a special guest in the interview. Supporting the kingdom and we continue to bring it to you non-stop. Yo, the show's a pop. Sunday night, 7 Central, we all in the spot. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, keep it locked. We Level Up Nation, we rising to the top. Yo, it's a Holy Ghost party, get your groove on. The KB double player, keep your move on. You can make the convertible if you groove strong. Come on and get your praise on for about an hour long. Shout out to Kim, yo, this is our song. You can check the time zone, the show's coming on. Tell your friends to tune in, we won't steer you wrong. CHH with Kim and Bertie, tap in and cheer along.
You're now rocking with the CHH, so tune in to the CHH.
Don't touch that dial. Just chill for a while, keep it locked with my man Tony D. Welcome to something new, something you're not used to. It's fresh and guaranteed to bless. New artists profile. Yeah, it's a new day with a new sound. Keep it locked, you're listening to the new artist profile. Thank God for music, new music on the radio. New artist profile.
What's going on, you guys? Adrian Constanary Jr. here, and I'm here to talk to you about a brand new show that we're bringing to Level Up Nation called The Herd. He earns respect daily. This is an all-men's talk show where we'll be making a lot of different topics come to light, and where all excuses will get checked at the door, but also where brotherhood will be pushed. So we'll have a lot of different things. Make sure you guys tune in, join in with the comments, and give us a couple different things. Feed into this conversation. But we're looking forward to talking with you every Sunday. Make sure you tune in with Level Up Nation. I'm Adrian Constanary, one of the co-hosts for The Herd, ready to talk with you.